exploring food as it's represented as a matter of function. I'm going to have very many special guests. It shall be exciting, so stick around. Our first guest is very special to me. He was my prom date from the Paleolithic period. Welcome!
Oh, hello, Julia.
Hello, tell me
How
about
are you?
yourself. I'm good.
I will. I come from the Paleolithic period, and we are known as hunters and gatherers. You know, we always are out fighting for our food, killing bison, killing many wild animals, and we depicted this in a certain way through cave paintings, such as hollow bulls,
I love it.
or ones like this one here.
It's delightful.
Yes, I actually brought you some food from that painting. This is a bison from long ago.
Way to a girl's heart!
Yes, open flame, that'll be very nice. And let me tell you about how we transitioned through our time period. We transitioned into a Neolithic time period where we decided that hunting and gathering was no longer suited for us. We figured we should grow farms and grow food and produce and fruit, nuts, wheats and grains.
Reasonable.
And that saved us much time, you know, much more time to draw and depict the world around us. So that's basically all of my time period, you know, not too long.
Well, thank you for coming. It's always a delight to see you.
Yes, thank you.
I'll
Thank
see you
Julia.
later.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Here's our next guest on Cooking with Julia. Welcome, Nefertiti.
Hello, Julia. How are you?
Hello. How have you been?
Great. And yourself?
Oh, good. Tell me a little bit about yourself so the audience knows how wonderful you are.
Hi, I'm Queen Nefertiti, Akhenaten's wife from New Kingdom, Egypt.
Fantastic.
And I'm here to talk about how food is important in our culture.
Ooh, how is it important?
Well, first of all, in our culture, we believe in immortality. And at a pharaoh's funeral, we bring food for him so he could keep his soul living forever.
Forever?
Yes, forever.
That's a long time.
And the reason why food is important in our culture is because food is a good that we use in everyday life. And we bring food at a pharaoh's funeral so that we could recreate life for him, so that he could keep living, so that his soul could keep living as if he was still living on earth.
Nefertiti, tell me a little bit about food and art. It is why we're here.
Well, as you can see in this image, these people brought food for this pharaoh because, you know, food is a requirement to keep the soul living.
Ah,
Yes.
very nice. Well, it's really been a delight that you came. I hope I'll see you soon. Do you want to smell this before
Oh,
we leave?
yes. That's making me hungry.
Take a grape on your way. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
And our next guest is Titus. Welcome, Titus.
Hi Julia.
Hello, tell me about yourself.
So I'm Titus and I'm from Rome. Rome is a great city and I conquered a lot of territory with my Roman army. So I felt that I had to give them something back. So that's why I built the Colosseum, the biggest and greatest amphitheater in the Roman Empire.
And what about the food?
So that's exactly a good question, Julia. I distributed food to the poor people. I distributed bread because Colosseum was the biggest entertainment in Rome. But if you look to my neighbor, my best friend Marcus, he's Etruscan, and they had this dinner in the same way as we did.
How in the same way?
We were laying down on couches and we could eat for the whole day. We had, don't drink too much. We had a lot of variety in food. We had vegetables, fruit, and like I already said, poor people only had a diet based on bread.
Poor people. Thank you for coming, Titus.
Thank you for having me, Julia.
Bye-bye. See you later. And our last guest is Sam Moncolot. Welcome.
Wanna get an A? Hello, Julia. I am here to talk about
the Byzantine period and late antiquity, where we use the wine that you're having and the bread to represent the religious tones of art, such as the miracle of the loaves and the fishes, as well as the images of Justinian and Theodora coming into a banquet at the San Vitale Basilica.
Amen!
Yes, we used all this food as well as prepared a lot of distilling of beer, the monasteries. We did all this work so that we could show the propaganda of Christianity as it was rising for our people in late antiquity.
Mmm, that's delightful. And thank you very much for your time. And enjoy your wine and Mary. Well, you've seen how art and food are represented as a matter of function. We've had a grand old time with all of my fun and fantastic guests, and I hope you learned a little bit too. Come and join me next time on Cooking with Julia Childs. We'll be delving into bread.